Despite Minecraft Live 2024 occurring on Saturday, Minecraft 24W48 is out right now, containing all of the new features such as the Pale Gardens and the Creaking. So today I want to take a look at everything inside of Minecraft's brand new snapshot. But before I do, make sure to subscribe. But starting off, here we have a Pale Garden biome. As you'll notice, as soon as you stand into this biome, the sky color actually changes. So this is the default blue sky. As soon as we go into the Pale Garden, it goes really desaturated and all grey. But honestly, this biome looks really cool. This is going to be my first time opening the creative inventory and searching Pale, and wow, we get to see all of the new Pale blocks straight away. Got the Pale Oak log, Pale Oak wood, stripped log, stripped wood, the planks, all the stairs, fences, doors, trapdoors. Then we've got the mosses, we've got the leaves, and we've got the saplings, and all the signs and boats. Now, one thing I do want to test with these Pale leaves straight away is placing them in a different biome. So right here, I am in a birch forest. And yes, they do remain white. That's perfect. That's one of the things I wanted most out of these Pale wood. I really wanted it so we get some white leaves in the game, similar to how cherry leaves or azalea leaves won't change their colour in different biomes. So that's really good. Although this is quite a small biome, honestly, it does look really nice, and it does feel really immersive once it's inside of a biome. The log texture just looks really nice. Something else I do want to test is if they have unique sounds. I don't know, actually. Maybe it is just regular wood. What's this? We got a creaking heart here. That's a really cool sound. Wow. That's got a really cool texture to it as well. But obviously, later on in today's video, I do want to take on a Pale Garden in survival mode to experience the creaking. I've now placed down a few of these blocks, and honestly, they look really nice. These Pale logs look really cool. It's almost like a stone texture, which I'm a massive fan of. This stripped log might be my new favourite block in the game, though. I really like its design. It's very similar to calcite, and I just think it looks amazing. Obviously, we have the Pale planks here, which also look great. And the trapdoors and doors might be some of the best in the game. There's also a pig here. As well as these blocks, we've also got the creaking hut, which I just showcased. And wow, this texture looks so cool. The sound is amazing as well. But if we take a look at it, it looks like it's got a log texture on top with this really cool side texture. What does the bottom look like? Okay, it's the same as the top. That looks cool, though. And what happens? Is this something we have to do? To activate it, it is, and it sort of glows. I don't know if it gives off any light though, but it does look really cool. The Pale signs and the Pale hanging signs look really cool. You should do what that sign says, by the way. And so do the Pale boats. These look really nice, and there's another pig. One of the coolest features of this Pale Garden biome is the new saplings. These look really nice. These would work so well, and the fact that if you bone meal it, it won't grow. As this is because the Pale oak trees actually need a 2x2 to grow. And there we go. Wow, it spreads moss as well. That looks really cool. And we'll take a look at this moss now. So obviously we've got the Pale moss block itself, which I assume just works like a regular moss block. If I place it in bone meal, yeah, it spreads everywhere. That's cool. The carpets look cool. And yeah, they have this really cool, like, sort of side texture. That looks really cool. And I'm pretty sure it can actually go up 2 blocks. It can. I guess it's more random, though. And I'm pretty sure, can you bone meal it? You can, but I don't know what it's doing. Does it spread? I can't really tell. But you can bone meal it. Maybe I have to be in survival. What does this do? I can't actually tell. Does it spread? Doesn't really look like it does. Try it here, maybe? What about put it in the corner? Wow, that does look really cool, though. As seen hanging from the Pale leaves, we've also got these hanging moss, which looks really cool. And they can be placed under any leaf, which is so much better. And to grow them, you just need to bone meal them. And I guess if I'm in survival, I just break it and it drops as a Pale hanging moss block. That's pretty cool. One thing I do really like about these Pale moss blocks is the fact that you can just bone meal it like normal. So you can create this really cool Pale biome of your own. Yeah, I think this texture looks really nice. I'm also a massive fan of this moss carpet sort of growing up beside the blocks. I think that looks really cool. But now I think it's a good time to see the creaking for the first time. After you subscribe, alright, this is what the spawn egg looks like. I think the spawn egg looks really nice. But it's time to actually spawn in the creaking. Here it is. Does it move around? No, it doesn't. Wow. It's got these really cool glowing eyes. And you do just one-shot it in creative. Yeah, that looks really cool. What happens if we go into the actual Pale Garden biome? And what happens? Does it activate? I don't know. What if we set it to midnight? Do more start spawning? Yeah. It looks like they do. And if we go into survival, look away from it. And they do chase me. They don't do too much damage. Oh, and you punch them, and it looks like it leads you to a what I assume will be the creaking heart somewhere over here. I don't know if you can kill them, though. And if you look away, how much damage do they do? They don't do too much. Is he going to attack me? How much damage? Only about 1 heart at a time. Okay, if we switch it to hard, how much does it do? 1.5 hearts. It's not too bad then. And it does stop every time you look at it. I think that looks really cool. But I guess it would be more interesting if we take a look at the creaking in survival mode on a brand new world. But first, to get all of these brand new features inside of your world, you need to make sure you're on the newest snapshot, 24W40A, and click on the Experiments tab and enable the Winter Drop, which sort of gives us a hint of when this brand new update will release. My best guess would be December. But obviously, we do have a brand new update for Bundles of Bravery releasing very soon as well. What I'm going to do here is just create a single biome world with a Pale Garden, so it's a lot easier to explore. Here we are in the Pale Garden only world. This looks really cool. The water looks really nice as well. I'm a massive fan of what this looks like. Even like the underwater fog, I think that looks really cool. I don't actually know if other mobs spawn in these biomes. Okay, it looks like other mobs can spawn in these Pale Gardens. Alright, I'm now in survival. I've given myself some full iron armor, an iron sword, a bow, some arrows, some food, and a silk touch axe, so we're able to mine the creaking heart. Guess all that's left to do is set the time to midnight to try and find these creakings. Oh, is that one spawning straight away? It is. So if we just don't look, we can see it from third person. Oh, it's hit me. Okay, so we just need to hit it, and it shows us where the creaking heart is going to be. So if I mine these blocks, okay, it's quite difficult to do without looking away from him. Can we hit him again? Where's it coming from? Oh, it's over here. All right. Can we build up maybe? Do you want to stop? There we go. It doesn't do too much damage, to be honest. Where's the creaking heart, though? Let's look at it again. Show me where the creaking heart is. Up here. There it is. Quite hard to see. Perfect. Monster Hunter. Oh, so we have now killed the creaking. It doesn't really drop anything, though. Alright, I guess we do just continue exploring. Wondering if we can see any more creakings around. Oh, it looks like one spawned there. Can we bow it? That's what I'm quite interested to see. Okay, it looks like we can, and it shows us exactly where the creaking heart's going to be. Oh, there's loads of them around. Okay, obviously we can't take them out. Pretty sure it's still taking durability, though. Where is the creaking heart? This is actually quite annoying to do. Break the logs. There it is. Perfect, we've taken out one of them. I think the other ones was somewhere over there, right? It was. Let's heal up quickly. Oh, other mobs do spawn. That's a creeper. Build up a little bit, though. Where is this creaking heart? Oh, wow. Yeah, other hostile mobs spawn. Looks like it doesn't get damaged by a creeper, though. Okay, it showed me where it is. Let's just build up quickly. Oh, I can't do this very well. There we go. I assume it's somewhere in here. There it is. There's a creaking heart. Oh, it's got such a cool breaking sound. Perfect. Break it. And that does, yeah, just get rid of a creaking. Now that I've got a few creaking hearts, I am quite interested to see if we place one down on the ground. Nothing seems to happen. What happens if we place one? Can we activate it? We can. And does this spawn creaking hearts around? It does. Okay, there's a creaking coming up to me. Will it attack me? It will. Okay, one thing I would like to see being added into the game is if you place a creaking heart, maybe the creaking won't be able to attack you. I think that'd be quite cool, as if you have like your own sort of bodyguards. Let's see what happens if we blow it up with a creeper, though. Okay, it just gets bounced around. So it's a bit like just an armor stand or something, I guess. What happens if we just break this with our fist? I assume we'll be able to. I think you do need Silk Touch to make it drop, though. What happens? Does it just despawn? It does. It's just completely disappeared. Still, really cool, though. But yeah, already I'm a massive fan of these Pale Garden biomes. The things I would do to improve it is maybe add some sort of unique foliage onto the ground. Maybe some unique flowers or something. To give players a bit more of a reason to come here. And I'd also make it so maybe smaller trees could spawn as well, like oak tree or birch tree sized trees as well. Just so the forest feels a bit more full up. But honestly, I do really like the look of it so far. Let's have a sunrise over there. Let's jump into creative quickly. Yeah, the sunrise in this biome looks really nice. Alright, I've summoned a creaking in here with no AI, so we can get a really good look at it. Honestly, this texture looks really nice. I really like its asymmetrical design. Yeah, the logs on it look really nice. I love the fact that it's got this sort of pale moss growing up it and the glowing eyes. I think the creaking looks amazing. But there we go. That's pretty much it for Minecraft Snapshot 24W48. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts on the pale garden and the creaking are. And honestly, the fact that we've got it so quick after Minecraft Live is just perfect. That means we can definitely see some more improvements to this area of the game before the full update releases in the winter. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe, and today is the 5th anniversary of my YouTube channel. So on Saturday, I have a really cool video planned. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe, I accidentally killed that creaking, and I'll see you guys in the next video.